Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video I am doing my Partners in Cream project pan intro for 2022. So this project was set up by Steph Lyons and DaLin. I will leave both of their channels linked down below. I think DaLin is taking a hiatus from this project for the foreseeable future. She's about to give birth to a beautiful baby, so she has more important things on her mind than project pans. It's just Steph for the foreseeable future, but there are also a huge list of other ladies that are going to be joining the project throughout the year. So if you do want to keep up to date on any of those videos, then I'll leave, I think there'll be a playlist, so I'll leave that down below if I can find the link to it. Otherwise, if you just hit the hashtag Partners in Cream 2022, that will take you over to everyone's video as well. And before we get into the video, if you do love chatting about makeup or project pans, then I hope you consider subscribing down below. And without further ado, let's jump on into the video. So Partners in Cream, I have done this I think for 2 years now, maybe only a year, but I really enjoy this project because it helps me get use out of my cream products in my collection. I was tossing up for a very long time whether I would do this project again this year. I'm still not quite sure whether I'll do it for the whole year, but I think for now I'm gonna jump on the train, follow it, and then I might jump off at some station throughout the year. I'm not quite sure. I haven't quite decided. I'm gonna see how all my projects tie together with each other, as well as like my shop, my stash. And if I find that it's just too much or I'm not getting enough use out of everything, then something might have to give. And I think this one will probably be one of the ones that will have to give. So that's just what's happening at the moment. We're gonna play it by ear. You're gonna come along with me on the journey and we're gonna figure it out as we go along. To start off with, I have grabbed out 6 products. Most of these products I am going to set usage goals on, I think, initially. And then once we hit that usage goal, I'm going to rotate it out and rotate something else in. I'm going to keep up with the usage goals this year, I think, in this project specifically, because it just helps me get more use out of products in my collection. And when it comes to cream products like blushes, bronzers, highlights, I have like multiples in those collections, or multiples in those categories in my collection. So rather than just focusing on one product for the whole year, if I break it down into usage goals, then I can just rotate through more of my collection. So let's start off with blush and bronzer. Starting off with a cream bronzer. This is my cream bronzer from Fenty in the color Amber. I hit pan on my color Butter Biscuit last year in this project, so I'm going to try and do the same again on this one this year. I am going to set a usage goal of 50 uses on this one. I think I'm very close to hitting pan. When I get to the 50 uses, I might keep going until I can hit pan, but I'm sure that I could probably hit pan on this one within the 50 uses. It doesn't really matter how big the pan is. I just want to do 50 uses and hopefully we can see some pan, just because this one is probably, I think this one is the oldest bronzer in my collection, or this one and the Butter Biscuit. I think I brought them both at the same time. This one is more a contour color for me. So when I use it, I focus it like more up in this top bit here, just to like add a little bit more of the chisel to my cheekbones, more of that kind of ashy, grayish kind of tone. So that's the first one. And as I said, 50 uses on this one. So if I use this every day, like a month and a half, and I'll have a new one in the project. So we'll see how we go on that one. Then I'm going to rotate in an Impossible product. I do this to myself every single time, but we're going to see how we go with this one. I am going to rotate in one of my Stila Magnificent Metals. This is a Glitter and Glow formula, and I have grabbed out the color Ballet Baby. This is like a light kind of pinky color, and that's it there. I think that I could probably use this one a bit as a topper, just because it doesn't have much of a base color to it, and I think I could also use it as an inner corner highlight. So my goal on this one, I'm going to set the bar really low because I have a lot of these in my collection, so I want to rotate through a lot of them this year. So I'm going to just set 5 uses on this one, and then we can rotate out, get a little bit of use on another one. But yes, 5 uses on this one. This is one of the full-size ones, so it will probably take maybe like 30 to 40 uses probably before I could totally have it done, but I want to keep rotating through these ones this year. For blush, I'm going to rotate in my Mecca off-duty blush stick in the color Pinch. I was working on this one at the end of last year and I set the goal of 50 uses and I didn't quite reach that. I'm going to lower the uses on this one quite considerably. I'm going to lower it down to just 20 uses. And then I will rotate in a different blush. I have quite a few cream blushes, so I want to get some good use out of all of them this year rather than just focusing on one. So 20 uses on this one. I have some pencil products. The first one is the Colourpop cream gel liner in the color Piggy Bank. This is like a purpley color. I do have this on my waterline today, and for this one, again, I'm going to set a usage goal just because I have so many of these in my collection and like there's so much left in this one. So I'm just going to set, I think I'm just going to go with 5 uses on this one as well, just because again I have so many in my collection and I want to rotate through a lot of them this year. Then we have my Too Faced glitter glue. Now I don't think I'm going to set a usage goal for this one. I'm just going to leave it in for a fair few months and just try and get some good use out of it. Maybe even try and use it up by the end of the year. I don't know. I think that's probably maybe a really bold goal, just given that I think we're sitting around like halfway on this one. So I would really like to get this one used up just because it is so old. So I think I'm just going to leave this one plodding around in the project until I get sick of it. And then the last one is another pencil item. This is my Nabla Close Up Lip Shaper. This is in Nude 1. Now, again, I have a few lip pencils in my collection that I would like to get some use out of. So again, I'm just going to set a usage goal of 5 uses on this one, and we will see how we go. And then I'll just rotate out with another one. So just 5 uses. I think I have maybe like 5 or 6 lip liners in my collection, so if I rotate through them a couple of times this year, I'll at least like have a bit of a dent on them by the end of the year. So that is it, nice and short and sweet. That is my Partners in Cream intro for 2022. As I said, for this project, I'm just going to set usage goals. Other than my glitter glue, I think the majority of the other items that I'll rotate in will just purely be usage goals. So let me know down in the comments box whether you're going to be doing this project, whether you're going to be trying to focus on any of your cream products this year, trying to get any of them used up. Let me know down in the comments. While you're down there, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you are new around here and you haven't already and you want to keep up to date on all my project pans, and I hope you consider subscribing down below. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.